the PlayStation 1. Where do we even start with this console? I remember when I first had it, it felt like such a mammoth task putting it together and plugging it into the TV. Now I look back, it was like, what? 2 cables? Anyways, the PlayStation 1.
It came with demos that were given to you on the disc. The disc I had was Sony's Sampler Disc 4. It came with a few games to whet my young gamer's appetite. Steel Rain, Croc, Armored Core, Intelligent Cube. Shit, does anybody remember that? Oh, where was I? But one of the games that was on there is what really started my whole gaming life. A dog with an orange beanie, simply known as Parappa the Rapper. Of course, back then I sucked at it. I remember first playing the demo and being all like, where the fuck's hell? How stupid I was.
The thing is, Parappa the Rapper was never actually huge. I mean, sure he had some games and that's about it. Or so I thought.
Apparently, his success peaked that much elsewhere that he got his own anime series, which I never watched, and a sequel to the game, which I never played, but I'll probably talk about those in the near future. Right now, I've fanned about for too long, let's get back in touch with an old friend. This game was released by Masayama Bees, and it was released in the UK in September 1997, 9 months after it came out in Japan, and 1 month before America, which is kind of odd because that never happens usually. So anyways, we start off this game with a pretty cutscene showing us our characters. PJ Berry, who I swear is eating in every single scene we see him in this game. A cat called Catty Cat. Wait, what? Our love interest, Sonny Funny, and us, Parappa the Rapper. Or just Parappa.
Next, please.
Water.
Here it is.
Wait, water? Just water? Are you sure? I mean, you can have anything else. Okay, that's what you want. So we go from one cutscene straight into another. 2 dozy fuckers come to the restaurant and start hitting on Sonny Funny. He then offers her to go for a walk with him.
I get a rapey undertone from that. From that guy and the flower.
Anyways, this dickhead flies in. Yeah, Joe Chin. So Parappa is fantasising what it would be like if he beat the shit out of those 2 guys, just to impress Sonny. So he signs up for karate class with this total bad man, Master Chip Chop Onion.
Now come on, you guys know this.
Ah, nostalgia.
Kick. Punch.
This ain't right. Of course, to be a famous rapper, all we have to do is repeat the same word over and over again. It worked for T-Pain.
Now kick. Punch. Once more now kick.
This stage has to be the most memorable song I can think of from the PlayStation era, full stop. Just its pure awesomeness is just unfathomable, really.
The music in this game is absolutely awesome. Every single one of the 6 tracks is so memorable and enjoyable. I just can't get my head around it. Yeah, I did say 6 because there's actually only 6 stages in this game. Now, that doesn't sound that many. That's because it isn't, but hear me out. You know when people say that many games offer a lot of replayability? This actually does, and I mean, I know I don't really listen to people when they say that anyway, so I don't expect you guys to, but honestly, this game just entices you to come back and try different ways of doing the songs and different ways of freestyling. It's actually quite remarkable for such an old game.
So if you haven't noticed, which if you haven't, you're blind and deaf, this is a rhythm game that depends on the button presses to match the ones that are on screen. Kinda. You're given points depending on how well you do in that line, and have an indicator to reflect how you are rapping. Cool, good, bad, and awful. But what is different about this is, well, this. It isn't about the timing of the button as such, not like Guitar Hero. It's pretty hard to explain. Just because you press the button to make Parappa pronounce the next syllable in your sentence correctly, doesn't mean you'll actually score successfully. It's heavily based on freestyling and matching the distance between each button press.
It's really difficult to explain how you actually play this game properly. I mean, you'll be playing it and you'll be failing songs and be like, what have I done wrong? The way the game tells you that you're not being creative enough is to fail you. It doesn't give you any indication saying you did anything wrong. It just, you should know to be more creative. And shut up, Meg!
There's no real too early or too late on this. It's purely timing in between each word. For example, in stage 4... No. No, I'm not doing that. That's rushing ahead. That's naughty. Spoilers. Spoilers. But, okay, let's break down each level one by one until we get there. So Master Chip Chop Onion says that we did good and allows us to pass his course. We are then moved into the next chapter in Parappa's life. Get in a car. What? Parappa suggests that everyone goes to the beach, but they don't have any mode of transport. Brilliant. Brilliant.
So in this world, there's no other method of transport except for cars.
Just as everybody's deciding on what to do, Joe Chin comes and offers the girls a lift. But he makes Parappa and TJ sit in the back. They get absolutely baked on exhaust fumes, and in Parappa's stoned haze, he says his trademark.
Yeah, I know. I gotta believe.
He then takes up lessons to learn to drive.
Maybe Joe Chin should take some. Look how that dickhead pulled away.
Oh no, not this again. So this is Instructor Mussolini. Haha, so what you did there? He was teaching Parappa to drive. Through rap. Awesome. I'll ignore that he's in the middle of the road just because of this song. She expresses the importance of correct signalling and even teaches him to handbrake turn around a corner. Parappa the Rapper, Tokyo Drift. So Parappa is taught how to brake, accelerate, check left and right. That's everything he needs to be suitable on the road, apparently. He's then given his licence. Well done, you.
Parappa! Hey, Parappa! Where are you going with my car? You've only had that license 10 minutes!
Yeah, Parappa. Where are you actually going?
Yo, so Parappa bounces in his dad's whip and picks up some dash. Yo, Parappa, you should really open your eyes while you're driving. Dude, don't do that! Why? Why do that? It's stupid!
You're just asking for trouble, you young dog thing.
So Parappa starts fantasising what it'd be like if he took Sonny out for a romantic meal whilst driving, when all of a sudden, a crash. Jeez, I wonder how that happened. Fuck! That truck hit him so hard they went into space. Nah, Parappa don't feel too bad. That reminds me of my first car. So Parappa's dad starts bitching at him, but Parappa says his catchphrase.
Yeah, I know. I gotta believe.
And we are introduced to our favourite character in this game, Prince Solo. Come on, let's go.
Now this stage will really kick you in the bollocks if you're not prepared for it. His flow is nothing like any other characters in this game. Well, except for maybe one others, but shh.
We get taught through rap how to sell great merchandise, such as pumps, skunks and bottle caps. Yet again, this is such a rememberable song, you can't help but like it. So once we smash that, Parappa buys a brand new car to replace the one he fucked up.
Can I just ask how much a market store worker actually earns? I mean, he's only been there 3 minutes and he already can afford a brand new car? I'm in the wrong profession.
Okay, so it's Sunny's birthday and we really need to impress her. Because that cunt Joe Chin brought her a stupidly sized cake. Seriously dude, move on my woman and I'll cut you up. Right, something nice.
We need something really nice. Clothes, jewellery, perfume.
Ah! Got it! Got it! I know what we need! Yeah, a shrimp birthday. But what? This is my least favourite level. Welcome to hell. This is Cheap Cheap the cooking chicken. She runs a cooking show where she uses eggs as an ingredient. Isn't that cannibalism? Anyways, I hate this stage because she raps with a no-flow style, which is pretty hard to nail 100% of the time. If you cock up, she literally lays an egg and a little chicken tells you off. I love how the game subtitles it for you as well. So once we cut the cake and that's done, Parapper goes to bed happy that night. If the cake has shrimp in it, shouldn't you put it in the refrigerator? Or at least keep it cool? No? Alright then. Full tank. The night of the party. So Sonny is overwhelmed with joy. Is this what joy looks like? I don't know, I mean, you should know, I'm just playing a game, that's what I'm saying. So Parapper has a heart attack, mixed with diarrhea. Wait. Has anyone ever needed a shit that much that they see flying toilets in the sky?
What's really strange now is all of a sudden, Sonny fucking loves Parapper. Just because he's trying not to shit himself. I'm not even kidding. She says he looks manly because he's trying not to shit himself. I don't know.
So Parapper notices his tank is nearly empty and stops off to get some fuel. There's a queue at the station toilets where they all agree they should rap to use the toilet. Seriously?
I know.
Let's rap for it. That's a good idea.
Hurry up.
This has to be one of my favourite stages in this game, but I'm not sure why. I think it's because of the mashup of all the different rapping styles that you come across in this game, whilst Parapper is turtling. Oh, okay.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Just reading the dictionary. Because these are my reading glasses. Definition. Turtling. British slang to mean not to shit, not to pass feces whilst. Means not shit yourself, alright. These aren't even real reading glasses. I just feel that, didn't I?
So Parapper finally gets to have a shit. But if you don't make it in time, this happens. Parapper gets to drive his bird, flower, lady, whatever, home. And now we've reached the final stage. This is like a pre-prom montage that you see in every teenager's film nowadays. Parapper is singing about taking Sonny out. Let's just say he can rap a lot better than he can sing. He meets Sonny's dad, who turns out to be a smoking pot. I mean, he's a pot and he's smoking.
We're gonna put on a show out there for everybody.
Fuck, I was joking earlier when I mentioned that joke about T-Pain. But in this song, you can't help but sing along.
What can I say? Everything in this game is so catchy. Every single thing. It'd be fair to compare this to chlamydia. Good chlamydia that gives you enjoyment.
If you haven't noticed, I've tried to mix every single stage I've done, because you can really make the song sound awesome. But other times, you can make it sound like a complete mess. A complete catchy mess of mine. So there we go. We know karate, we can drive, we have a new car, we impressed Sonny Funny, we know how to rap, we also jumped on stage with our favourite artist and rapped with them. Good times. Well, that was a roaring success. Let's just go straight from this concert and go and watch a movie in the cinema. What? Oh, it's just the end credits. Well, Parappa the Rapper.
So Parappa the Rapper, that's been my favourite rhythm game, probably of all time. And one of my favourite games for the PlayStation 1. It is difficult. I'm not going to say that it isn't, just because I can complete it. It is a pretty difficult game. It took me weeks of playing it on the consoles, on my computer, on the emulators when I didn't have my console there, on a PSP. Even I played it on my phone to try and get it mastered. The game is difficult, but that's part of its charm. It's one of those difficult games that you can play, and then all of a sudden when you do beat a level, you feel on top of the world. So there we go, Parappa the Rapper. If you want to complete it, all you got to do is you've got to I'm not saying that. I make videos for the internet. I need a bit of professionalism. Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm Josh. I don't have a sign off, so go away.